2020 and we're here in beautiful Aruba on a very fun trip. We're going to a private island that Take Shape for Life has gotten just for us, and we're here with awesome coaches. So I want to introduce you to Chantel Flake. Hey guys! She is a global director and she has a really cool story, and so I just want to ask her a couple of questions. If you want to come in so we can just make sure to hear. I want to be able to hear what she's saying.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll talk loud. Okay, awesome. So when you first started out, how long was it before you had your first client?
Well, it was a good 3 months. I would say like from October to January. That was
3 months.
3 months. I know. I seriously am so surprised I didn't quit. I'm shocked.
Why didn't you quit?
Because I had a little bit of faith in me. I thought, this has got to work. Like, I know I can do this. And I had I had some interest. Like, I had a couple people say, you know, I want to do your thing. I want to do, but I just couldn't get the credit card. It was the most frustrating thing in the world. But I kind of held on hope to those few people that told me that they still wanted to do it. And I started reading Dr. A's Habits of Health, that book, and I started, at the end of that 3 months, I started really believing it for myself. And I don't have a weight loss story, but I have a maintenance story, and I knew that this program helped with my energy. I knew that it helped with my feeling good, and I knew that if I felt that way and I didn't have really a pound to lose at that point, that how much more could it help people that are 100 pounds overweight. So just kind of held out hope for them, I guess.
Awesome. So then that first 3 months, tell me a little bit about like what sort of action that you took to be able to find clients or talk to people. Like, what did you do in those first 3 months?
The first 3 months, okay, I didn't get any clients in the first 3 months, but what did I do?
We're going to later compare it to then what resulted in the awesomeness after 3 months.
Okay, so I started to spread the word. I wasn't very active. I was semi-active in spreading the word. I was kind of reserved. I really did prejudge at that point. I thought, hey, this person, they look like they need this program, so I'm going to tell them. This person, no, not so much. You know, I'd really pick my people.
You prejudged.
Yes. And so I think towards the end of the 3 months, when I got at my third month mark, I think I had like 5 clients just like boom all of a sudden.
That came from your previous three, like kind of connecting, and it kind of just all of a sudden your 5 clients.
Right. It was. Okay. It was like I kept planting those seeds. I know during those 3 months I was planting seeds, not very many seeds, but I think the more seeds you can plant at that point, eventually they're gonna come around. And you know what? Honestly, to this day, some of those people, I just got a client last month I talked to them the first 3 months that I was.
And how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing it for 2.5 years. So, you know, some of those people, they're going to take 2.5 years to come around, and that's okay. You know, that's just after. I don't want those clients 2 years ago. They wouldn't have been successful at that point. They're only successful when they're ready. So now I really feel like I have very committed clients. Yeah, I do have some that, I'm not going to say all my clients are perfect, but I do think that a bigger percentage of them are successful in the program because I waited for them to be ready. By planting those seeds, not being too aggressive with them, saying, hey, I'm here when you're ready, but letting them know about it at the same time.
What were some of the early concepts that you felt made a big difference for you to overcome, and then how did you overcome? So like something that maybe was holding you back that you were thinking that you were able to kind of understand in a different way that changed your business. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Well, kind of the prejudging was a really big one for me. And we kind of talked about that too. I think my family, I didn't want to tell my family about it. Like, I was very, very reserved for a while. And you know what, today, that's who's in the business. Like that, I have both sides of my family. They're all involved.
And a lot of her family is here with her in Aruba.
Yeah, I have my husband here with me, and then my husband's 2 brothers are here, and they just love that.
So why were you hesitant about telling your family at first?
Because I didn't want them, well, first of all, I didn't want them to think that I was trying to get them into something. And then I realized that that was so silly, because this is the best thing that I could share with them. Like, how much happiness it brought me why wouldn't I want to share that with them? Like, I was actually doing them a disfavor of not sharing this with them. And so I just had to have that switch of, I'm helping these people. This isn't me trying to make money. This is me, I love you, I want to share with you the greatest gift I can give you. And when I really, truly believe that, that was a turning point as well.
Awesome. And then today, what does your business look like compared to when you started with 0 clients?
Well, it has snowballed, to say the least. It's just amazing.
You have 1 billion people on your team.
Yeah, I haven't even checked the numbers, but I'm a global director. We have, I think, 300 coaches on our team, and 300 people that I didn't even know. I feel like, oh, this is a concept that I had. I thought that I was going to go through all of my people and then not have any clients anymore. After you're a coach for 2 years, you've gone through all your people. But it's the exact opposite. You snowball and you meet so many friends. I probably don't even know 75% of the clients that I support right now, just because it's friends of friends of friends of friends. It's like my circle of influence has expanded so much more and even into coaches. I feel like my coaches right now are building their business way more than I could do personally. So that's the exciting part. I get excited about the coach development. Clients are awesome, but when you can support those coaches, it's so rewarding.
Awesome. I love it. Thank you so much for sharing your story.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yay.
And there's the ocean.